Let's hear it again for Fences. Chris and Fences. Hi. That was awesome.
Thank you, man.
You were getting a little crazy down there. I like it. You were letting loose.
There's people and there's me, so why not,
exactly.
Try to do something with that dynamic.
I love it. I love it. So let's talk about the album, which is out in a few months, first of the year, like the first thing that we're looking forward to.
Correct.
In January, Lesser Oceans. You worked with my friend Chris Walla, who people know from Death Cab for Cutie.
Chris Walla is everyone's friend.
He's amazing, right?
He's the best guy in
He's
the world.
the best guy ever.
Yeah.
So have you known him forever? I mean, Seattle, that whole thing?
I knew him when I was a kid through his records.
Yeah.
And then when I met him and, you know, I realized he rode up on a bike and, like, drank coffee and, like, smoothies. And
right.
I said, what are you doing tonight? And he said, I'm making soup. So he's mellow, man.
He's super mellow. And it's like, I think like you kind of put him up on a pedestal because it's like, oh, he's in Death Cab for Cutie. And then you meet him and you're eating soup with him.
He's the best.
So he worked on a few songs, several songs. How did that work out?
I think he worked on the good ones, you know?
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
obviously.
no, him and Ryan Lewis, Jakir King. I don't even know anymore how many producers are on there.
And Jakir, he's like won 3 Grammys, nominated for 30.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's awesome.
That's amazing.
He, I don't know. I mean, yeah, he's a monster, a talented, beautiful monster.
So let's talk about this record. It's a very personal record. Our friend Jeff from Elektra Records, where is he? I don't see, he's out there somewhere. He had the best quote, I feel like, about your music and about this record. He says that you make music for people who are looking for their next best friend, which is true. It's very personal.
That's very sweet. And if Jeff needs a new best friend, I'm here.
He's out there somewhere. I know he is.
Yeah, he's nervous.
So I know that this was a very personal, you know, sort of situation, songwriting for you, very personal. Did you do anything different this time for this record?
I did, actually. It sounds kind of trivial or mundane, but I looked at a photo for every song that I wrote.
Did you?
For Arrows, I looked at a homeless girl sitting on a wall in London. For Sunburns, I think I looked at a homeless girl sitting on a wall in London. And you know what I'm saying.
In a bathing suit.
No, I mean, I just looked at I think imagery evokes words. I mean, an image is an entire story, and I try to, like, what's her story? And I try to do that. I literally write to photos every time.
And you're getting ready to go out on tour with Bare Hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Very.
What else are you looking forward to in the new year, other than obviously your album being released, which I heard you have been living with this album for a while. Like, you made it, and then it kind of was shelved, and then you went back in the studio and
yeah,
redid
I mean,
it.
It just needed to be ready. It's like, you know, kind of like raising a dog or something.
Yeah.
It's like, now you can run, boy.
Yeah.
I'll run fast in the field.
Go.
But you know, it takes a while, man. I mean, artwork is not just some shit to just, like, fucking, here, take it. I mean, until we were ready, we weren't ready. It's that simple.
And you're ready.
I think so.
What are you looking forward to most in the new year?
I want to go back to my mom's house and ride a 4-wheeler.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Did your mom give you any of that turquoise jewelry? Because it's fantastic.
No.
Can you see it? Can you see? It's amazing.
It's all fake.
No, it's not.
I don't think it is. I don't know.
It's not. So Seattle is, you know, experiencing some good times, musically speaking. I'm assuming you feel very proud of being part of that.
Yeah,
I think
it's all Chris Novoselic and Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Are in charge of all of Seattle.
They're like the Godfathers.
Yeah.
They sit in their chair.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go kiss their ring.
Yeah, they just sit there and they decide what happens next.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got lucky enough. They flipped a coin. My head was on one side, and then some other guy with face tattoos who played guitar was on the other, and I just it landed on, you know.
Well, I was going to say, I know that, you know, we're here to talk about your music, but, you know, you're talking about imagery is an important thing for you, and you write to image. I mean, obviously, it's true. You have a ton of tattoos, and there must be a million stories. We won't talk about them now, but is there, was there, how long did it take you? I'm fascinated by your tattoos. Aren't you guys fast? I mean, they're gorgeous. I'm like mesmerized. I'm like staring at. I'm mesmerized by them.
I mean, yeah, they're
beautiful.
I think it took a long time, but my friend Bernard told me his wife is a tattoo artist, and he said we're just worm food, anyways, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to fucking bury a book empty, right?
You are
Write
going
the
to
thing
be,
and then bury it. I mean, there's really,
You're like
it doesn't matter what you do to your body, because, like, sorry to say, like, you're done soon. So
yeah. So for people that are dieting and not eating Oreo cookies, shame on you.
I mean, well, you should look good, you know, while you're alive.
Obviously.
I mean, like, read Oscar Wilde. He talks about youth. Like, youth
Yeah.
is fucking powerful, and you know, the aesthetic things are powerful. So letting yourself go is dying before you die. So
Right.
I wouldn't recommend that.
I love that. Words to live by. Chris from Fences.
With space, I'm almost home, driving lost. Eyelids closed, light turns to gray. Cameras off, show is over. You close the curtains and just escape. And roll